Oof, controversial title this one. Early doors, here's my point. There is, in my opinion, a severe lack of original, exciting and engaging games in the current generation of gaming consoles. Let that sink in for just a couple of seconds. Now for me, there is very little out there that actually makes me want to turn the PlayStation on and just play games. I am someone who used to quite happily pour 12, 14 hours a day into a game, the likes of Uncharted, The Last of Us, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasies, Call of Duty, God of Wars, Ratchet and Clanks, all of them brilliant, absorbing games. Now some have somewhat lost their way, here's looking at you, Battlefield, but most, in all honesty, have just got a concept that's got a bit stale. Gaming in many ways has mirrored the film and movie industry for countless years at this point. It's the entertainment business, of course it's going to. The issue I've got is that I think the film industry has addressed the issues that are being faced by the games industry in the sense of the original idea pool is bone dry right now. So what do they do? Or what did they do in the film industry? They turned to nostalgia. Yes, they did. That's right. They brought back the fan favourites in a new way. Top Gun, which was brilliant. Ghostbusters, pretty good. Star Wars started good. Jurassic World, dreadful film, but still sold tickets because it brought back original members from the original Jurassic Park film. The games industry version of this, remasters and remakes. Yep, let's make the exact same thing again, but let's make it prettier. And unfortunately, it sells. And yes, it also reviews really well, but only because the game that has been remastered or remade was brilliant 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. It was a brilliant game then, so of course, when it gets reviewed today, it's still a brilliant game and it looks a bit better, so it will never review badly. Now my issue is I've already played that game, I've already experienced it, so why can't the gaming industry utilise nostalgia in a better way? Take key parts, characters, whatever it may be, reinvent it, utilise the fan base, but bring something new to the table, twist it up, give me something new but with the feeling of old. Perfect example of that is God of War. I loved the original God of War games. Brilliant games. But after, 3 core games, a couple of PSP titles, which are all those frantic button mashing, slash 'em up type games, again, it was a little bit stale. They were brilliant games. I feel like they moved the series on at almost the exact right point. They then bring out God of War on the PS4 and God of War Ragnarok. Now these are the absolute perfect mix of nostalgia and new. We all know what God of War is, we all know who Kratos is, but he was in a new world, it was a new style of game, a little bit more tactical than it's ever been before, and it landed. It really landed. Now for me, it's the only time it's been done in gaming, and we need to see more of that. I know they've tried to do it with Sonic the Hedgehog for many years, and again, there's been a couple of alright versions, I suppose, but yeah, God of War, spot on. They've done a fantastic job, and I want more of that. That is what I want to see in the gaming industry. Something I recognise and love, but it's completely different. If we could do that, perfect. Now, Resident Evil is the only other series which I guess has been kind of okay at reinventing itself, but the series is severely watered down by just the onslaught of remakes. So yeah, Capcom, you lose points. What's the problem then? What is the problem we have here? It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Taylor Swift. Look, I loved and I love playing video games. As I said, I still do. But at the moment, there is little to nothing that makes me want to turn the PlayStation on, as I said right at the start. Now, we exist in a space where games are services for the most part, which completely makes sense to me. Like, it does completely make sense that a game becomes like an ongoing service. If you make one game, you keep it engaging, and people are then willing to play it for years to come, then big win for that company. Now, unfortunately for me, my life, my work, I can't commit to a game service a la Destiny or even Rainbow Six Siege at this point. These games, which are brilliant, need a certain level of commitment, which I just can't get. Now, what I do want is engaging stories. I want to have fun, I want pick up and play, and I want to come back to it next week and continue on. I can have a week off from not playing it, and I know exactly what's going on, and I can continue to enjoy it. Above all that, though, I just want something to pull me back into video games. I want to be annoyed that I can't play a game. I want to be annoyed that I can't find the time to play a game, but I desperately want to because it's that brilliant. I want a game that makes me want to play for those 12, 14 hours straight again, and that hasn't happened for some time. Originality just seems to be not there in the industry anymore. Prime example, Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, controversial again. I mean, it's a great game, but it's riding a wave of popularity purely on its setting within the wizarding world of Harry Potter. It is fun, yes. Is it original? No. Does it matter? Not really. Do I have a relevant point to make about one of the very few big titles to actually be released on this current generation of consoles? Absolutely not, and I should probably move on. But you can see, hopefully you can kind of see my point. Real world stuff, I completely get it. The time, the cost, and the working hours required to make games in this day and age is astronomical. Why would any company risk millions and millions of pounds when they can guarantee a successful hit with a remake or a sequel to an established title or series? And that's where Hogwarts Legacy is. It's a hit because they got the Hogwarts title on the game and they got that world that people want to be a part of. So that's why it's a hit. I get that. It will never change. It will never change. But, I mean, simply put, yeah, I would like to see it change. Simples. Anyway, am I just old now? Have I grown out of gaming? Am I just miserable or deluded and this generation of games is actually great? Let me know in the comments section below. But on a serious note, what do you think? Is the industry a bit dry at the moment? Can it be better? Should it be better? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the current state of gaming as we speak today. Of course, do me a solid, like the video. If you're new around here, then please do subscribe to help the channel to grow. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your gaming. I am Waterfields1. See you later.